The Nigeria Labour Congress has called on the federal government, employers and trade unions to adopt strategies for the implementation of the ratified ILO Convention 190. The Congress gave the charge at a gender equity dialogue in the world of work organized by the NLC Women Commission. TVC News Adisa has more.
Violence and harassment are a common problem in the world of work, especially with women. ILO Convention 190 is the first international treaty to recognize the right of every worker to a world free from gender-based violence and harassment. A dialogue with focus on embrace equality in the world of work is on the table at this gender dialogue session. Governments that ratify the convention are required to put in place necessary laws and policy measures to prevent and address violence and harassment in the world of work. With Nigeria's adoption and ratification of the convention in 2022, NLC says the challenge now is implementation.
I therefore call on the Nigerian government, employers, and the trade unions to adopt strategies for implementation of the ratified ILO Convention 190 for the realization and protection of women's rights, increased productivity, decent work, and dignity of labor.
It makes you happy in the one way, you are going to a place where you are comfortable, nobody will harass you. But a lot of manpower is being lost. Man-hour is being lost because people are afraid of going to their workplaces because of the harassment they face. So it's also sensitize ourselves.
The poor performance by women in the just concluded general election lends credence to the need for equity and fairness.
As far as there is fair play, women will come out, women will be elected. But there's a cabal that is already there. No woman is allowed to come up. They feel it's a birthright of men. We are not supposed to be struggling for these things because we are equal in this society.
Like the slogan says, when there is no woman, there is no nation. So women need to come together. Women need to put their resources together. They need to also ensure that men work with them because no one big tree can make a forest.
Experience sharing on gender equity in the workplace and challenges of gender equity in the trade unions are some of the issues in perspective. The dialogue session is expected to come up with recommendations and strategies for attaining gender equality in Nigeria. Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.